own. You gotta make some noise for your own. Y'all know him to be the giant that I know him to be. They poked the bear, and then the bear cut his hair, and now he got on his helmet. He got on his helmet, and he get ready to go to work. I hope you kill all those niggas.
I'm about to be on some real murder shit, eh? My nigga.
Back at it again. We back at it again. Let's get to it. Can't tell me that ain't smooth. Can't tell me that ain't smooth. You can almost do some you can almost do some things to that song. I'm just saying, let me get this music together though for y'all. There we go. There we go. Now it's set. Now we get it. Oh man, welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Either this shirt shrank or I got bigger. Either this shirt shrank or I got bigger. I know it got washed, but you know, it's just not fitting the way. Like I'm over here fidgeting. So if y'all see me fidgeting, I ain't tweaking. The shirt just, me and the shirt just not agreeing on who adjusted recently. But I appreciate y'all pulling up for another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing, or as we've been known to call it, the after hour. After the after hour. See it at the bottom of the screen, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. All that stuff that is for the free ski. It's like helping me take care of job and family services. Just like they asked what's going on in your house, YouTube is job and family services. They want to know what I got going on over here, what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, what we smoking, what we drinking. You know, all the stuff that's unnecessary. But we got a good one. Unfortunately, we ain't got no music tonight. You know, normally I put some music towards the end and we talk about it, whatever, we shoot the shit with it. But I'm already in a Larry June mindset. And the last thing I want to do is keep feeding y'all Larry June. It's not fair to y'all. He slow feeding me this album. And just give me the project, brother. I'm a Larry June fan. Like I said before, hook or crook, Larry June gonna be on this wall. Larry June gonna be on this wall this year. I don't give it two hot whatevers I gotta do to make that happen. Larry June going up there. But y'all know us. We gonna talk our stuff. We gonna drink. We gonna smoke. We gonna do all of that. Now, as far as the smoking purposes, I see I ain't had no show in a couple of days, and then we gonna get to the content. Toothache. I was dealing with some things. Now I don't have no pain no more, but I'm still not smoking just yet. I need to get that feel, but got the pen with me, you know me. We gonna have something. We gonna have something. But we'll have a little slight OVO conversation because you know they got a new member over there, Camp OVO. New member. I don't know if he official or unofficial, but you know. He not too long ago just cracked his subscribers and everything. So I feel like he fits their demographic. Many of us already got him on Happy Dad Watch. But We'll get to it. Also, Chris Brown out here upsetting presumed, I want to use the right word, presumed happy home. We be seeing stuff but thinking them homes be happy though. Hey, just because they had a show together don't mean they properly aligned. We're going to get into all of it. We're going to try our best to keep the trains on time. I'll pull this music down and we're going to get to the shits. Let's get cracking.
The Jay-Z shows that happened over the weekend. You know, people asking me to get your take, so I want to get your take on that, man. They say it went well. It's so...
Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. I want to start here. A hater gonna hate. A hater gonna hate, boy. Hey, was it Dame on stage? Was it day 3? I think that was day 3. I didn't want to make the clips too long, so I didn't take the time to find another clip of Dame Dash. He ain't that important. We all seen it, or at least heard about it. But a hater gonna hate. And I want y'all to hear the hater talking. Because it don't make no sense. How this man carry on the way he carry on. And for a while, I had him as like that super embarrassing uncle. Always saying, kind of where we had Kanye before, we just like, oh, he's just crazy. And just chucked him up out of there. I feel like he saw the Kanye vacant space since we got him up out of there. Like, hey, I could be the crazy uncle. Teeth be falling out, this, that, and third. Sound like the role for a crazy uncle, right? Let's see what the crazy uncle got to say.
The shows was good. How you feel about it personally?
Almost forgot. Shout out to y'all. Those of you who, after a hard night of partying and kicking and smoking and drinking and whatever it is you were doing outside in these streets, taking that risk to get home, knowing you probably should have called a Lyft or an Uber. But ain't nobody trying to leave their car nowhere. So you did whatever you had to do to avoid them people who give out them tickets to get back home. And you probably did that with a little something in the car with you. So if you got something in the car with you and you got home, you watching me, I'm cool with you put me on in the background while you tend to the business that you need to tend to. We not haters around here. We not blocking nothing. Hit the thumbs up. Go tend to your business. You can always spin the block back and check out the show. Eventually, this is going to be the new Netflix and chill. Give me time. Stick with your boy. Let's proceed.
How did it feel? Well, it's hard to articulate.
Let's start from the beginning.
And over the weekend, you know, people asking me to get your take, so I want to get your take on that, man. They say it went well. It sold out. The shows was good. How you feel about it personally?
My first issue I had with this, right? So I'm sitting here like, you went and found a black Mexican wrestler? Why he sitting here with a damn luchador? Who is the luchador? That was my first question. Come on, man. How many videos we watch and you see a black luchador sitting there, stretched out t-shirt, luchador mask, all silent. It's clearly a brother. You see that bone structure? It's a brother. So that threw me for a loop. But nevertheless, let's get to it.
How did it feel? Well, it's hard to articulate. So, you know, because it was something that I was once a part of, on the business level, I start to analyze things.
He immediately starts wrong. He immediately starts wrong. For somebody to ask you about a show, how do you feel about the show? He went straight to reminding us, oh yeah, I used to be a part of this. Nigga, we know. Because if you hadn't been, we wouldn't be paying attention to you. He wouldn't be interviewing you. You would just be a guy. You would just be a guy. So your accolades, we call them accolades, but whatever. Your accolades, known. Cool. You was a part of that. We know you not no more. In many different ways, you ain't. Why start that way? And it gets worse from here.
And one thing I would, just as a businessman, I go, why would they do a 30-year anniversary and not a 25? And they never did a 10, pause. Or maybe it's because I owned it 5 years ago.
Why ask the question if you're going to answer it? If you know that's the answer, if you feel that for sure is the answer, then why ask? See how you start off messy? What does any of this has the business part, because he's getting into the business part, have to do with the show? We got it. You're not a part of it anymore. Cool beans. Problem for you, not for us. How do you feel about the show? This is how he goes about his setup. I'll be watching Dame Dash when he talks. This is how he go about his setup. Every time I see something with Dame Dash, I'm like, oh damn, Dame Dash. Give me the weed. Give me the pen. Like, I can't listen to Dame Dash so ever. I'm letting him rock out.
Or, you know, when someone performs in Yankee Stadium, like the Rolling Stones, does Mick Jagger wear Yankee gear all day? You know, does he wear everything Yankee? The whole thing was just, everything seemed like it was about merch. And then I thought about, oh man, don't they have a piece of Missile and Ness and that Fanatics? Oh, that's interesting. Pop-up shops filled with probably product that they made. And then I'm like, damn, that sounds like a marketing commercial. It's not a bad commercial. Open up in the hood where people buy baseball hats and have them start wearing jerseys. Go to Yankee Stadium. Because you got to understand that, you know, Yankee Stadium is baseball season. So that means the stadium's open and you have to pay the bills whether they're playing or not. So when they're away, they still have to have those carrying costs. So there's no cost to Yankee Stadium to have a concert on an off night where the person is going to have Yankee clothes on, everybody.
Up to this point, what does any of this have to do with the overall show? He's again talking about the business of it, which he tends to do more often than he should, considering he's no longer a part of that said business. It's like you going to have a conversation with somebody and you tell them about a job you used to work at, but you don't work there no more. Yeah, man. I used to be the crew leader over there. My crew was tight. I kept, like, profit margins was good and my department was clean, and you know what I'm saying? I have no shortages, and like, so we ain't even there no more. You didn't do enough. You didn't do as well as you thought you was doing because you ain't there no more. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
So I was like, damn, this shit turned into a commercial for Mitchell and Ness, allegedly. I'm just being logical. And I'm like, damn, so, you know, because I know budgets, you know, I could tell you that, you know, like when you do like a sneaker or something with, like, let's say LeBron James or Kanye, if you have a commercial, the marketing is about $100 million for that sneaker, you know? So if they're marketing a new product, there must be millions of dollars. And what would be the best commercial? Go in the hood and make everybody wear a baseball hat. I mean, is that logical to you or no? And then when I saw the people, because I saw the clips, and I'm like,
here's my issue, right? Like, see, he being so long-winded about this. You want to talk about the business in a sneakish way, you can't be long-winded. You throw your couple of bullet points out there, move on. That's how that works. He don't even know how to low-key sneak this. Like, he just, if you're gonna be a hater, be the best hater you can be. Especially consider you just not too long ago walked on and off of that man's stage. I'm just saying. What's this big issue about the merch? What's this big issue about the merch? I had to get my preacher on real quick. Like, everybody has merch at shows. Don't none of us know the business dealings behind any of the merch we buy. None of us. So why focus in on that? Other than you wish you were a part of it. You wish you were a part of that business venture. Sounds familiar to what his history was when they were together. Dame needed to be a part of everything. I found it pretty dope. The New York Yankee logo with the double dots over the Y. Like, I take it had at least one or two serious conversations had to happen for the New York Yankee organization. That's a big ass brand. That's a big brand. For them to be okay with you altering their logo in any way, to put the double dots, whatever they call them, over the Y, and I found that to be dope. What's more New York than the Yankee symbol? On top of celebrating the music and everything, it seemed like a celebration of New York, just fucking with New York. Where's the problem in that? Somebody tell me what I'm missing. Where's the problem in that?
like, none of those people seem to be there that were there when we made it. It seemed like the people that were there, just because when I see those fanatics alleged activations, it seems like people get paid to be there. Because that's the trick that people do. You know, I'm a businessman. You pay people to be at certain places. So I was like, I wonder if those people that were there, how much they got paid to be there. I'm sure it was in the marketing budget. I mean, they pay people to do speeches and to endorse people at elections. You don't think they pay people to show up on a stage? If all that money's being made, you don't think those people, but I don't know. They could have done it for the love. And then, of course, I'm like, well, I hope at least if they're doing all of this, that they're going to go on tour. You know, Jay, it's just,
This is sad, man. I'm ready for our next topic already. But we needed to start with this. I need y'all to hold on with me. I know this is dry and boring. Listen to this fool. Hold on. When did we ever start caring about how much cats got paid or if they got paid or whatever to participate in the performance? I don't care about the budget. Not my problem. And I hope y'all not picking up problems that y'all don't have to worry about either as fans. But that's what he wants you to do. Be concerned about stuff that's not for us to be concerned about. The moment whoever went to that show, paid for that ticket, Man, I hope you paid everybody worthwhile under the goddamn sun to be here. Give me my money's worth. Because there's no secret, Jay-Z ain't an overwhelming performer live. Cool, cover your weakness. Let's keep it a buck. Cover your weakness. Get people who are more performative than you are. You got songs with them. Bring their ass in. Don't let your weakness, if Jay-Z's weakness is his live performances, don't let that sit exposed. You cover that up. You mask that weakness. That man's a billionaire. And I know we supposed to feel some way about billionaires. I don't count pockets. And I'm going to keep repeating that till y'all get to a point where y'all not count pockets either. Because what's in another person's pockets ain't going to help you at all. If you broke and they got $1 billion, guess what? You still broke. It's not going to change nothing for you, me, nobody. So why get into a fuss about it? Why care about it? Why think about it? Another stress for you to deal with for the day? Let that shit go. I'm not about to complain about no guest appearances, guest stars, none of that. Sound like bang for my buck.
To me, it's become very obvious. I told you, I read The Art of War just to know what people that are against me are going to do. It's just very textbook. And it just seems like it's just very Art of War-ish. And then also, I noticed that the person that sued me, that made me push my interest to auction, that didn't gain $1. And this is the alleged Chris Brown, the lawyer, and, you know, Muddy Waters and Josh Weber. But somebody sends me a picture of Chris Brown saying he got reasonable doubt tickets. So I'm like, why would somebody go to court and spend all that money and not make $1 unless someone was paying them to do it? And I just think, who would have the most to gain? It's just logic for me. So, you know, when I was wondering why they went to the train station and I was wondering why it was in the Bronx and wasn't in Manhattan, because that's their target demographic. So I was kind of sad that reasonable doubt became, you know, a tool for a company that he might have ownership in to be able to sell all these products, but they made it so obvious. It was too many New York Yankee hats. It also made me have the desire not to see old niggas on stage no more.
Now we have to meat and potatoes. If you held on, I appreciate you. I need y'all to trust me now. I know I'm a small channel, I'm a new channel, all that good stuff. Shout out to Koala for promoting the nigga heavy. I ain't gonna sue you wrong though. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I can be doing other stuff in the bush. We had to meat and potatoes. You see how I sat up a little bit. I had to move my fan. It's hot in here. It's a little hot. A little hot. You hear all these lies, it get a little hot in here.
I just don't want to see it. I want to see crispiness. I don't want to see old cut, rockwear cut style clothes. I want to see what the young niggas now are doing. And I think that's...
I want y'all to, as he mentioned what he don't want to see, he tired of old niggas and old shit. I want to remind y'all, he an old nigga. Wearing old nigga shit. Because when the last time you seen anybody wear a CEO anything? I remember when that was fashionable. I had a fit. When it was fashionable. So don't complain about seeing out of date fashion, out of date routine, out of date song, whatever. You sitting here doing an interview. Out of date as fuck from head to toe. Out of date as fuck from head to toe. Let's go.
The problem is that the older niggas never want to pass the plug pause to the younger niggas. They always want to stay the freshest, but that shit to me looks like a bunch of people that just came home from jail and just went back in the same closet and just put on the same clothes and thought they was fly, but it's 20 years later. I don't want to know what these old niggas was doing. I was there. I want to see some young, fly, fresh. I want to see somebody pass the torch, you know, give you all of their information and platforms so that they can be bigger than them. I want to see some creativity. I don't want to see all this transactional shit.
Okay.
That's why I came back.
In that instance, what's the line? Make another hole. Make another hole then. You the guy. Make another Jay-Z. Make that 2026 version, that reboot. You got it like that, right? I see I'm fidgeting. This shirt killing me. I'm gonna rock it though. Well, it's become one of my favorite shirts, so it went to the wash. Which means I might have to order another one. I'm sick. 2 sizes bigger, because now I know they shrink in the dryer or whatever, but you can't be sitting here in a denim jacket, plain white tee, and a CEO hat. I don't even know, where do you buy CEO products right now? Probably on like a Dame Dash website or something like that. Like, I wonder.
You know, out of retirement, because I just don't feel people are pushing the creative bounds. And the only person I think is doing it is Kanye. He does an art installation, and it's never such a big deal when somebody goes on tour. They just go on tour. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, it's just a show. But the fuck's the big?
It's never a big deal when somebody goes on tour. How did we all react when we found out Kendrick Lamar was doing a stadium tour? We kind of made a big deal about that, right? Even, hey, I'm a anti-Aubrey all day, but when he was doing them tours overseas, people was making a big deal about him. It became even a bigger deal when we started canceling dates. Became even a bigger deal when he was doing weird stuff like the smoke jacket or whatever, the ice in the jacket with the smoke, whatever. However he went about his effects with the bullet holes, like he survived. Cornball City, Cornball City, but you know. We made a big deal about most major tours for artists who are of a certain ilk. Made a big deal about it. So he lying through his dentures. He lying through his damn dentures.
Still, I don't see Kanye doing that, but he sells out 80,000 damn near every time he comes outside. Wherever he's at around the world, they build a stadium for him. I know that it costs a couple of $1 million per.
Let's not gloss over that. Why are they building stadiums for it? Because he can't perform at the stadiums that are already existing. Because he's alienated so many people, so many nationalities, so many races. The next to nobody is willing to deal with him. Which makes him a rarity. This is the thing that's making him, that Kanye is actually benefiting from, but they're not going to tell you this part either. They keep bragging about these Kanye West numbers. When you're a rarity and you limit it to where you can perform, it requires people to pull up to those few locations that you can, be it a flight, whatever the case may be. Those fans that you still have. Or not even necessarily fans, people who want to see a celebrity of that level will pull up to a Kanye. So yeah, you can have big numbers when it's a very, very slim chance that they're going to see you anywhere else. Because nobody knows when the next time you're going to see a Kanye. If you still rocking with it. But him even mentioning Kanye tells me he tone deaf to the culture, right? The mass majority of us within this thing we be doing ain't rocking with no Kanye. But y'all call him Yay. Yay. The moment that man bent the knee to the mother folks, respectfully, you know what? Fuck that respectfully shit. I only really need to care about us as black people. The moment he went to go bend a knee to the other folks, I knew what time it was. I knew before then, but I was doing the same thing the rest of us was doing. That's Kanye. I just can't throw away no Kanye. You look, I can't mess with nobody that put nothing else before black. I'm cool on you. The moment he went and did that, finito. Y'all remember what homie did on Scarface? Took him in the plane. That's my mentality with Kanye. It's over with, buddy. You don't get to play in black people's faces and say, hey, come buy my merch, come buy my tickets, come see my show. Boy, fuck you. All due disrespect. But for Dame Dash, who's supposed to be culturally aligned, business savant, to not know that, to not pick that up, to be that tone deaf, or is he not tone deaf? That's just, he's anti Jay-Z, so the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, man, I'm not gonna let them play in our face. The running thing between anything, any clip I give you, you can take it to the bank that I feel like, as the host of this show, they playing in our face. And I'm about to tell the people, look at this. I'm showing you this right here. They playing in our face. And we ain't got to take it because they need us. They need us. You ever heard of a celebrity without fan? You ever heard of a celebrity with no fan base? No, not possible. Let's get to it. So we get to the next topic.
Or show just to build his art installation and entertain people the way they want to be entertained. Show them something new.
The damage had already been done.
Y'all see where we went with it. I ain't about to say nothing else about old boy. See, I forgot his name already. He that unimportant. I can't remember his name unless he's on screen. Got KoalaTea, y'all. We got KoalaTea, y'all. Now, this video. I reacted to this video about a week ago. Actually, I mean, I think I caught it the day of him dropping what's his name? Stevie Knight. The day of him dropping the video, I caught wind of it. I watched it, everything. I did the video either that night or within a day. Maybe 2 at the most, but I was relatively, I know I was quick on it. So if you want to go check my whole viewpoint on this, go check out the other video. Channel would definitely use it, appreciate it, all that good stuff. If you ain't got that ton of time, you're gonna catch what I'm saying right now. Because I do got some new points. And my man Koala helped me see some things that I didn't catch the first couple of times I watched it, because I don't react to nothing I don't watch at least a couple of times, unless it's something I feel like it's best to have an immediate reaction. So the moment I'm watching the video, you're gonna get immediately in that moment what I thought or whatever I'm looking at. This ain't the case for this. Like I said, I caught it a couple of times, but I seen the video start to rotate. It was going around, right? All the channels that I feel like matter. Lo and behold, I woke up this morning. Man, Koala doing it live. Oh, let me tap in. Boop boop. I'm in the chat with it. And then the show went to this. I was like, oh, let me sit up. You know when something gonna be good, you go in the kitchen, get you some popcorn, a snack or something. Grab you a little drink, a beer, if you drink beer, whatever. Shot, whatever makes you comfortable for your viewing experience. And that's exactly what the hell I did. Look, the reason this pen is charged right now, I charged this daddy up. Oh, we about to have a conversation. It only take me 10 minutes to charge this up. Charged him up. I'm like, oh yeah, this about to get good. So let's see what's happening.
But as far as like, you know, the trust I would put in an artist, and that's something I speak against all the time, man. And here I find myself a victim of it, bro.
What he just said right there is the only truth he gonna tell the entire clip. And it's something I really want to push a little bit more on. I want everybody to be very careful the level of like trust or buy-in you give to these artists. They are entertainment. They do not have our best interest in mind. They're thinking about them. That's it. We are dollars. That's it. That's our piece in this puzzle. We the dollars. That's it. That's all. So please be careful with your fandom, because you can get left out here dangling, feel a motherfucker was one thing and they was completely something else. And now you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Now you feel betrayed as a fan. That's how you end up in that boat. Giving too much, I don't know what to call it, loyalty, dependence, whatever word, phrase, colloquialism you feel it should go there, put it there. My goal is to get y'all to go about this better. Kind of like in a player way. You know? In a solid way, a real way. But let's check it out.
When, you know, you've been spent countless hours listening to, hours ain't even a word, bro. It's countless days or weeks or months, longer than that, years, more or less, in the amount of time and hours you put in listening to an artist. And you know how powerful music is, man. Right? So when you grow an attachment to an artist, bro, it becomes a lot more than words. And that was one of the components throughout that rap beat.
What the fuck is he talking
Hey, hold on. I'm going back.
Itself, man.
I'm going back.
I'm not the only one that
man lying. He lying.
already been done. But as far as like, you know, the trust.
What I need y'all to pay attention to, right? I feel like the music is a little too loud. I'm gonna pull it down. Let me pull that down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Like it was a little too loud for y'all. My bad. I want y'all to pay. If you didn't watch my other video, when I was really talking about this clip, because I already talked about the video. Pay attention to Stevie Knight. Is his name Stevie Knight? Stevie Knight's mannerisms. Throughout the video, bro. This is hilarious.
I would put in an artist, and that's something I speak against all the time, man. And here I find myself a victim of it, bro. When you know, you've been spent countless hours listening to, hours ain't even a word, bro. It's countless days or weeks or months, longer than that, years, more or less, in the amount of time and hours you put in listening to an artist. And you know how powerful music is, man. Right? So when you grow an attachment to an artist, bro, it becomes a lot more than words. And that was one of the proponents that throughout that rap beat.
Let me talk, Koala, bro. Koala, bro. I feel like you knew how the rest of us felt when we sat and watched this man's clip. When we watched this man's video, you knew exactly what was going through our mind because that sound effect and everything. Killed me. Cause that's how I felt listening to this man talk. Like, I feel like I've been watching this man talk for like 5-6 minutes. I don't know what he said. He ain't said shit. And this is why people fuck with you, because you be knowing what you be knowing what the people be.
What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about?
Itself, man, because I'm not the only one that
man lying. He lying through his eyeballs. He can't even look straight into the camera. He up there trying to figure out how I can spit. They called me, and I'm lying through my damn eyeballs trying to figure out how to say this in a way that it makes sense. And I know it's about to be terrible.
feel in regards to that whole shit where you weren't able to see what was going on outside of what they were trying to program you to see.
Oh, you saw that? Hold on, that program and that blink. You saw that? Y'all saw that?
See what was going on outside of what they were trying to program you to see.
Oh.
Now, in the live, so I watched the live, right? You know how you want to alert people to, hey, bro, this is what I was trying to say. This is what I was trying to tell you about. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But you're not supposed to spam. Proper etiquette when you in somebody's chat is you don't spam stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just not cool. So I'm trying to like, bro, this is what I was talking about from my video. My reaction to this video, this is one of my main I see you nigga ass moments. He was doing that shit. Sammy Davis and this, he was doing that shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga lying. I caught, and now you go back. So I don't want to keep making the video longer. You get it. If you got, go back to the beginning of this clip. He had a subtle, like little, like he caught some shit, like this nigga clearly is not the greatest of fucking liars because he glitching all over the place, man. We can't make this up, y'all. We can't make this up.
Damn eyeball trying to figure out how to say this in a way that it makes sense. And I know it's about to be terrible.
Feel in regards to that whole shit where you weren't able to see what was going on outside of what they were trying to program you to see.
Oh, you saw that? Hold on, that program and that blink. You saw
I
that?
was tearing the chat up, boy.
See what was going on
I was
outside
tearing the chat up, boy.
Trying to program you to see.
Oh.
That mother back there is not real.
Hey, this look.
To program you to see.
Hey, this was the
of what they were trying to program you to see. On outside of what they were trying to program you to see.
Slow-mo.
You to see.
Look. Look at that goddamn face. Let's take a drink. Let's take a drink. To the real ones. We can't make this shit up, y'all. We can't make this up. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute why he acting this way. Y'all willing to stick with me, willing to be messy with me for the greater good of us as a people. Stick with me. Stick with your boy. Shout out to Miss Hums. Because when she seen this was getting ready to get cracking. I think like she was the pen that dropped in the chat that was like had everybody ready. Oh, this motherfucker. Stevie, between me and you real quick. Bro. I'm gonna call you bro because you're still a black man. Your ways ain't too, whatever. I've been in a couple different chats now, bro. And the reaction to when content from your channel come up or when you the topic is, oh no, not this nigga. That ain't good, bro. On some real nigga shit. Me to you. This ain't no dissing. This ain't no shade, no nothing. This is me telling you what other motherfuckers clearly ain't telling you. And you probably don't care. And based on the decisions you making and the people that look like you get ready to align yourself with, because the way you acting right now, especially in the last 6 months, 8 months or so, you look like how a lot of cats look like when they get ready to do that change up. You hella manospheric, so do with that what you want. Again, no diss. I'm just telling you what it is. I could either shoot you straight or I could just be out here sneak dissing on the low, all that weird, goofy shit. So you gonna take it how you take it, bro. But that face ain't a good look. That ain't natural.
This motherfucker was programmed. What they are trying to program you to see. What they were trying to program you to see. He just did it.
Where I missed out on the opportunity to really enjoy, one of hip hop's dopest moments. I was gonna say pure, definitely not a pure moment, but my overlooking of what Drake had accomplished and executed lyrically, and then just my gassing of what Kendrick was doing.
What? It's 3 minutes. I don't know how to finish this.
It ruined the experience for me. So
it ruined the experience for you 2 years later. It ruined the experience for him 2 years later. This man didn't figure this out during. Come in. This man didn't figure this out in 2024.
Before we continue, my man Koala, bro, I did what you didn't want to do. And it's all love. You a family-friendly show. And that's cool. Because everybody lane different. I'm an asshole. You're not an asshole, bro. And that's cool. I think that's what make you enjoyable. Everybody don't want to listen to the asshole. We abrasive as shit. And because we lean so heavy one way on our opinions, people don't know how to deal with it. So I did something, bro. I feel like I did what you was gonna do, but you didn't want to ruin the vibes of the show, man. We had fun. We had fun earlier, bro. If y'all didn't watch Koala's live earlier today, bro, go check it out. Well, yesterday, we a whole new day now. You know what? He rocked the mornings. I'm a night owl, rock the nights. Eventually I'm gonna grow myself enough to where grow this channel enough to where I can link up with bro. We can really do some things, man. I feel like it'll be a cool little mesh. But so I went and I feel like through the screen. Follow me now. Yeah, I know I'm about to be messed up. I'm about to be messed up. I said all of that just to validate me being messed up, but that's cool. Unnecessary, but it's cool. I feel like through the screen, Koala told me, my brother told me to take the ball and run with it. I'm leaving some meat on this bone. Oops, I need you to take this and do what you do in them late night hours. In them late night hours, do what you normally do that I'm not supposed to do at 10, 11 a.m. in the morning. Say less, nigga. I'm your Huckleberry. Like, I got you, bro. So with that being said, now we can proceed.
He figured this out 2 years later. You know what? I the whole moment I freaking enjoyed that shit for 2 fucking years. And then now I realized that I didn't enjoy that shit. So you going back on 2-year-old you? Did he have a video like this during it? Did he have a video? When did he realize, shit, this ain't right?
You had a question, right, bro? Got you. Let me get that information from my homie. My homie reached down and pulled up a small channel, man. My methods of loyalty, they kind of clear cut and dry how I rock. Y'all gonna get introduced to some of these street mentality type things on this here YouTube streets. I carry certain shit a certain way. Say less, bro.
Did he realize this in 2024 or he's realizing this right now 2 years
I'm sure all of y'all have seen this video going viral. Drake kissing up on a little at a show.
Not the herbal essence, you corny ass nigga. Hey. Look, I knew you. Look, this is where you come. Koala gonna tell you something. I'm gonna go get what he was thinking about going to go get. And bro, bro, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like in bro mind, this is what he had in his mind. Like, let me doop. But he was keeping his trains on time, just like we be trying to keep our trains on time. You know what I'm saying? So did I do it? Yeah. You know what? Let's watch this. Because I can get to talking my talk. I can't go to jail yet. The fuck you mean? Give me another one. I can't go to jail yet. And for those who wonder where I got this from, this came from Stevie Knight's channel. Yes, I took the time to go back, scroll through, like, what you got? Like, I think bro he got about 2.4 thousand videos. Matter of fact, I think I got a screenshot. I'll make sure y'all see that. As he just rolled over into 1 million followers. Congratulations, brother. My only question is what you're going to do with it. There's a scene, and I'm going to let this play, right? For all the people who are willing to do a little Googling, little YouTubing. There's a scene, and it's perfect for this moment. And then we're going to let this rock out so y'all can see what's about to transpire. It's a movie with Eddie Murphy where he y'all gonna have to help me out now. Where he becomes president of the United States, right? And one of the congressmen asking, now that you made it, what you gonna do with it? You gonna feather your own nest? Or you gonna make something of it? I suspect, and let me be clear, these views are of Oops, a Great Error and are not reflective of OTG Media Group. It is mine, the host of Kush Equilibrium. Stevie Knight comes off as I'm a feather my own nest type of cat. And the crazy part is I bought into his bullshit because I got fooled. I subscribed to this nigga page. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all every fucking time. During the battle, I subscribed to this goofy ass nigga page. So I kind of feel some type of way because he played me. But that's cool. That's me. That's my fault for not seeing the play. I'm not about to blame nobody. I got played because I didn't see the play coming. I didn't have my nigga antennas up. You feel me? But he looked like he gonna feather his own nest. I got some interesting facts about him too. But we gonna continue.
3 at a time. Shout out to 17, bro. At that moment, she needs to get the off the stage. I apologize. I did not know. That shit look crazy, bro. Like, what happened during that time? Were people tripping that he had done that to a little 17-year-old girl? But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
I seen this video when he posted it.
Little girls or whatnot.
Again, I was a once upon a time subscriber to this goofy ass nigga.
Has made a statement trying to defend Aubrey. Woman who was on stage with Drake and resurfaced 2010 video speaks out. It was nothing then, and it's still nothing now. I mean, that's entirely false, but all right. Regarding the video that's going around, I was 17 back then, and I'm 31 now. This was a concert that my dad took me to. Back in high school, Drake's entourage actually picked me up out the crowd, not Drake himself. Like, by the way, performers always bring up fans on stage as part of their show. It was nothing then, and it's still nothing now. Now that I have cleared up these false narratives, I'm going back to study for my law school exam. Wish me luck. What did?
For one, that law school exam shit, girl, messed me with that bullshit. Because it ain't no way for us to confirm it. You put something out there to make it look like you're onto bigger and better things. Calm down, little mama. Ain't nobody coming at you. Because you were the adolescent. You was the non-adult in the situation. Nobody checking you, mama. You had no reason to, even if it's true, you had no reason to add the extra. Unless you was just looking for a look at you moment. I don't feel like YouTube gonna like it too much. We keep it real like this. So I'm gonna need y'all to hold me down with the likes, comments, and subscriptions and whatnot. Because I ain't got time to be for the bullshit. At all. They're not about to play in our face. She tried to play in our face right there a little bit. Girl, move around. Checking you. If you thought that little bit of information you put in that little letter or note or post, whatever the fuck, was supposed to sway public opinion, I suspect by now you are a terrible fucking lawyer. I'll fire you before I hire you. If that's what that was supposed to be, you terrible. You fired right now. You fired right now. Let's let him finish lying.
Narrative did she clear up? Because especially your ass being in law school, bro, like you should know it don't work that way, bro. Like all you did was make Drake look worse. You further confirmed it. Matter of fact, you made this shit look even extra weird by the fact your pops took you there and it was okay with a grown ass man.
See how a real motherfucker like me could subscribe to a nigga page when he do look, he sounded exactly what you supposed to say. He said it. I'm on all bullshit. I'm on all bullshit. Exactly in that moment, what you supposed to say as a black man, who by the way is a father of a daughter. Let's throw that nugget out there. That man got a whole video on his page announcing the birth of his daughter. And salute to you, my boy. Couple that in with the tone and tenor that he is delivering, the message that he is messaging right now. How do you not subscribe to this motherfucking page 2 years ago? Yes, I feel some type of way because he bamboozled me. I got played, man. I got played. This manospheric ass. I don't understand. You don't play me and I don't pull up receipts. I'm that guy. I don't know how to not let my biker show. You can't play with me. And the people that watch this show is my folks. You can't play with them either. The forever message on this channel is going to be, or let me be specific, on this particular show, because I got some other things down the pipeline. They ain't got nothing to do with me, but y'all going on this here show, on Kush Equilibrium, as long as Oops the Great is your host, the forever line gonna be, you can't play in my face. You can't. I know the game. Congratulations to you for getting over as long as you did. I normally I'll be on my shit. Maybe I should contribute just to the wave of almost pro anything that looked, smelled, sounded like they rocking with Dot. On the strength of Dot, you got to pass. And that's how a lot of the y'all cats got around. As far as what I was viewing, I've been knocking y'all down off my unsubscribe. Do not recommend. We're going to get to that line in a minute.
Kissing on your motherfucking neck in front of everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, you 31 now. How that wouldn't bother you? You took your daughter to a fucking show and whomever the fuck it was, I don't know. Who's around that age? I don't even put no names on it, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You take your 17-year-old daughter to a concert of one of her favorite artists. She get pulled up on stage cuz it's grown as hell and is kissing her on her neck. That don't seem odd to you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he had the audacity to even get on that young lady's daddy. He checked the daddy. So 2 years ago, he was properly aligned like a motherfucker. Shit. What a change. Something sparks change, though. Let's not forget that change just don't happen just because something sparks it. Something makes it happen. Somehow that ball has to get to rolling. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
Up as Drake.
Because I don't know about y'all, man, but as far as what's come across my feed, I haven't seen anybody, I haven't seen enough people, right? Because maybe I have seen some people call out the contradictions in the cap.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't trust somebody with a cousin Skeeter nose. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't even trust somebody with a cousin Skeeter nose. Keep on continuing to lie to me.
If I wasn't so far behind when I was getting my things together, I was gonna get y'all a fresh clip of Doug. You know what I'm saying? To understand this line, you got to know something about some patty mayonnaise. You got to know who Doug is. And who look like Cousin Skeeter. Kind of a little bit. Like Cousin Skeeter. Doug. Y'all remember Doug?
As far as what's come across my feed, I haven't seen anybody.
Let me know if you remember Doug.
Well, I haven't seen enough people, right? Because maybe I have seen some people call out the contradictions in the cap.
Matter of fact, if you made it this far, hey, put in the chat some Doug characters that you remember. That's how I know you made it this far.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't even trust somebody with a cousin Skeeter nose. Keep on continuing to lie to me.
Because that made you rock with me for over an hour.
You lying to me.
And it's not a lie. He said you lied to me.
Man, but as far as what's come across my feed, I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen enough people, right? Because maybe I have seen some people call out the contradiction. 2 years removed from the rap beef, there should have been, major focus on just the lies and a lot of the things.
So how do we get to this point to where now they're lies? Contradiction. There's a double standard going on. Like, how did we get here? What do you think drove him this way? And again, when I tell you the answer, let me be clear. Shout out to fucking Koala, because he the one that put me onto it. I didn't even see it. I didn't notice it. I didn't know about it until he told me. I'm going to make sure I get y'all that screenshot at the end of the show.
Dot was saying, and I only say that now because, right, rap beef, they lie, they make up shit, man. You know what I mean? But it speaks volumes to me in this regard because the only reason why Drake lost the rap beef in the majority of people's eyes is because of that allegation.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit.
Yeah, the only reason why Kendrick was able to take Drake down is because of the PDFI angle, right? That's career suicide for anybody.
Crazy,
right?
boy.
And I'm not really speaking from the point of like defending Drake, but it just at this point, what I'm saying, it just goes to show how polarizing of an artist Drake is at this point to live through that, bro. Because anybody else would.
A do-rag cord messing up. Hold on. Like, bro. This is the moment where he tries to use a bold word. To confuse you. It's kind of like the word is like representative of 3-card Monty. Gotta find the card. Gotta find the card. Polarizing has nothing to do But shit we talking about right now. A polarizing person essentially forces a group of people to feel one way or another. That's it. A polarizing person makes it impossible for there to be a middle ground. His conversation right now is not even reflective of someone who dealing with a polarizing situation. It's not really that polarizing. Not a, you know what? For shits and giggles. For shits and giggles.
The only reason why Kendrick was able to take Drake down is because of the PDF angle, right? That's career suicide for anybody else, right?
Yeah, he was about to say something else, right? Were you about to say character assassination? Is that what they wanted you to say, but you weren't comfortable enough to say it yet? When people stutter and stammer and stuff like that, typically the first thing they're about to say before they correct in the moment, correct on the fly, is what they really wanted to say or what they were supposed to say. And I feel like in this case, he was supposed to say it. That was the talking point he was supposed to repeat, retort. He ain't got that level of comfortability with it yet. See, when you change up, I feel like it's an adjustment period, right? I'm assuming because I ain't never changed up. So it's like maybe we catch him in this change up infancy. There's still beginning stages. Change up virgin as they were, so to speak.
And I'm not really speaking from the point of like defending Drake, but it just at this point, what I'm saying, it just goes to show how polarizing of an artist Drake is at this point to live through that, bro. Because anybody else it'd be over with.
You know what's crazy about Stevie? And how he said how the PDF allegations is the reason why he got taken down. Why didn't Drake try to use a PDF allegation towards Kendrick? Why didn't Drake have a PDF allegation towards Kendrick Lamar? Why did Drake say that Epstein angle I knew you would freaking mention? You're making it seem like Kendrick Lamar is the first person that had said that Drake was a PDF. You make it seem like that Kendrick Lamar was the first person that knew he was talking to little girls. What I want to know what you can spin off of a guy that's blatantly kissing a 17-year-old on stage. I want to see now what you can spin off of that. I want to see what kind of lie. If you want to say the 14-year-old having a 14-year-old number in your phone, talk about boyfriends is not PDF activity. If you want to say somehow that's not PDF activity, if you want to say him dating the 18-year-old after knowing her when she was 16 years old, if you want to say that's not PDF activity, if you want to find a way to block out the wilder allegations, how can you block out the documented kiss on stage of a 17-year-old and Drake saying, I don't want to go to jail. I can't go to jail yet, man. I don't want to know. I want to know what can you block out from a documented video on with Drake on stage saying, I can't go to jail yet, man. After kissing the 17-year-old on the lips.
And
let's make this more personal. I like to get down to the bottom of shit. Make this more personal. Have a little fun, y'all. Let's say you take your daughter. So you take your daughter, who's not of legal age, to a Drake show. he get to the part of the show where you bring a guest onto the stage. Bring your daughter up there. I would venture to say in that moment, as a dad, you cool. You ain't tripping. My daughter get to go up there. She get to interact, be cool with Drake. Cool. Then at a certain point, right? At a certain point, starts to starts to have a different vibe. Then what? Dad, you in the crowd? This nigga is literally wooing your child on stage. What you doing? Because there's literally only one answer. If you're not about to play with your freedom, you shouldn't be a fucking daddy to begin with. I am a father. In fact, my first child was a girl. She's a daddy's girl too. Me and my daughter is like this. That's my baby. Let Drake get to doing what he got to doing with that girl. For one, I get to take solace in the type of person my daughter is. Drake wouldn't even been able to play with her like that. Not even a skosh. So, but let's go down the line and play. She's the vulnerable teenage girl. The daddy. I'm responsible for her. I'm supposed to be the compass for her for what's good and bad for you. Right now, you're in a bad moment. You're in a moment where a predator is upon you. I have to act. That's our jobs. That's our jobs as daddies. Security should have had a fucking workout that night. The chances of that man, I understand, getting on that stage, doing what he need to do to Drake in that moment was slim to none. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter. What the young people say? Crash out. Me being a millennial, kind of call that standing on business. This security should have had a workout. And they didn't. I feel like that's important to mention too. She wasn't alone. She was with her daddy. And he left her to deal with the wolves, i.e. Aubrey, all alone by herself.
Mentioned that in the song. But even with that, bro, the only reason why Drake lost that is because of the perfect angle, the social engineering, the manipulation, the PDF file angle, bro. Like,
So if it was so easy to use that angle to destroy Drake, why didn't Drake use that angle on Kendrick? If it was so easy to bring up the PDF angle, why didn't Drake do a pedal to metal angle on Kendrick Lamar? And the fact that you want to lower down Kendrick's freaking ability to dissect and destroy Drake in every which way possible. Not just the PDF, It was freaking him being a culture vulture, him being a colonizer, taking from everybody's words. He dismantled that man in many ways, money wise, PDF wise, culture wise. If you want to belittle it down to just this is the only sole reason why Drake lost, and not the overall impact of that man putting in lyrics about him having the bot claims. He put the bots out there. He put the freaking he put the compromise situations out there. It was a lot going on as far as Kendrick Lamar to Drake. And if you want to belittle it down to just the PDF angle, cool. But if you do that, are you trying to say you are completely evaporating the fact that he was on stage kissing a 17-year-old and saying he can't go to jail yet? That's what I want to know.
That's a way to grip the
Well, we saw what he thought 2 years ago, so we got the answer to that.
most people at once is when you're going after innocent young girls or whatever, and it's someone that's polarizing to Drake. That's why he was able to take that man down the way that they did. And then, you got the whole, as far as I'm concerned, it's a conspiracy, just because I haven't dove in it deep enough to know.
He didn't even dive in it. Why are we making a video?
Told you they be playing in our face. It's a motherfucker that be talking about shit and don't do no homework. He just admitted it. He just said it. Out of his own pie hole. I'm about to say something really inflammatory, and I didn't mean to, but that's where my heart was at. So I try to clean it up as best I can. I know sometimes I be doing too much, but I be meaning it. He said it out of his mouth. I ain't really do a deep dive. Then why not just pause? Why not just pause the video? Let me watch a couple of videos, this, that, and the third, and then give my synopsis on this particular topic or whatever the case may be. He didn't do that. He did not take that route. He had that option. All of us who sit here, make videos, make content, build these communities. It's responsibility to come to sitting here in front of cameras and microphones and saying the shit you say. Why would you not want to be at least a tad bit more thorough in the way you go about it? Let's finish it out.
Why are we making a video? Oh, you just turned the camera on and started saying stuff. Gambling, drugs, cosmetic. He done talked about gambling, the drug addiction, the freaking the abs, the fake body, fake gambling. Yo, if somebody piss on your leg, you better pop them in the head, son. Do your workouts. Go to the gym. He done freaking talk to his freaking parents and his children. He done spoke out on his colonizing ways, how he must be a terrible person, how nobody like him, the colonizing off of other freaking areas and their platforms. Can you explain to me, why did you make a video if you didn't even deep dive into the freaking, all you saying is, I'm assuming you're conspiracy because I didn't do my homework yet. You hating with no evidence. Lady, he hating with no evidence. You just turned the camera on and say, you know what? Man, I'm mad at Meet the Grams.
Oh, really, what is what and who is who, besides the whole conversation about the puppeteers that play manufacturing like a machine to take Drake down by continuing to flood the industry.
Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do I'll do the homework. I'll do the homework. Because I feel like it's important for the people who play the whole battle one way, and then they talking out their ass and necks and whatever else the next. Again, don't forget, I'm about to tell you why. This is almost over. Screenshot say it all. We'll talk about it. But I'm willing to do the homework going back. Revision. We're not about to do this revisionist history thing. That's what we're not about to do. They not about to play in our face. They not about to play in our face. The beautiful thing about this YouTube thing, everything is right there to be verified, checked. You don't get to say something 1 minute, and then the next minute say something completely fucking else. It's called receipts for a fucking reason. For a fucking reason. It took me next to nothing to go back on this man's page. Scroll, and it took a lot of scrolling at 2.4, I think 2.4 thousand videos. 2.4 thousand pieces of content. And this is not me being funny. This is me for real in this moment. Shout out to you, bro. That's a level of consistency that a lot of us ain't capable of. To do something 2.4 thousand times. Around here, we're going to keep it 100. So when I'm saying that's a real congratulations to you, bro, on pushing forward, staying diligent, not giving up. That's some real shit. It don't mean that I don't feel you shady to the motherfucker right now. You looking real iffy and suspect right now. That's my opinion. Do I think I'm the only one? I know for a fact I'm not. I know for a fact I'm not. Do with that what you will.
With Not Like Us, you know, I've heard Not Like Us thousands of times at this point, man. But as a disc record, there's nothing
That
there.
blinking boy.
You know what I mean?
He's still doing
as
it.
a rapper, there's nothing there.
See, this is why.
How do you say as a rapper there's nothing there? This is the end. This is the end for him. In the clip. We're about to have some fun in a minute. The whole household got broke up. The whole household got broke up with the next piece of content. But hey, whatever. How you shoot shots at one Kendrick Lamar as a rapper? You tell me, where's the flaw in Kendrick Lamar's artistry? Don't worry, we will wait as we, like, what the fuck you talking about, boy? Where my music at? Bring my music back up a little bit, because this is crazy. What the? How do you fix your lips to say this stupid shit? I'm not going to survive on YouTube forever, y'all. I want y'all to know that. Where I be at, wherever I end up at, because they say we can't deal with this. You know what? I'm trying not to say the word too much because that's one of my favorite words. I know y'all, some of y'all are trying to swear off the word, the N word, but I don't plan on letting it go anytime soon. But the concern for me is the same concern I have for Glass Malone. Can you be a real nigga in a space that don't want that? Like, I feel like I'm very similar to Glasses in some ways. Without the in-depth history of hip hop, he got me in spades. I ain't rapped a bar ever. Ever. Gotta front my move for nobody. You a Crip, I'm a biker. The things that I feel like connect glasses to the street, in some ways connect me to the street. And the streets what matter. It's exactly why I follow and watch Glasses Malone the way I do. The streets is what matter. That's the core. That's the essence. That's the it. The streets. Everything starts with the streets. Grows from there. It's as beautiful as a rose growing through concrete. You don't know no poems or nothing like that, you're not going to understand phraseology, the line, none of that, or the imagery of a rose managing to grow through concrete. That is hip hop to me. Nevertheless, let's finish this goofy off. We about to have some fun. Y'all want to have some fun? Let's have some fun before we call it a night.
That Lupe Fiasco be coming out. This is why Lupe Fiasco be mad at us, bro.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So apparently there's a viral...
Shout out to Marcus at Work Media. We are at the end of the night. Shout out to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all, if y'all made it to this point, you rock with your boy Heavy. You made it through all the content for the night. You made it to the fun part. We about to have some fun. I mean, we had some fun last little piece. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing funner than keeping it 100. It's that energy that's gonna be my North Star. That's gonna pilot my growth. But shout out to Marcus at Work Media again. Happy Homes being broke up, y'all. Hey, this story is crazy. Let's get to it.
TikTok clip going around about a woman that attended a Chris Brown concert and she got pulled up on stage and Chris Brown did some things.
If this is actual imagery of the young lady, let me tell you something. Brother, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna look, brother. If this was your woman, I'm going by he talking about it, and this the woman that popped up. I don't know if this is the woman or not, but if this is the woman, and she came outside like this, you knew what your girl was on when you brought her out the house. We're gonna address this in order. If me and mine is going to a Usher and Chris Brown show, she not coming outside. Now, I don't care who I'm with. We're not about to play them game. Don't play with me like that. I feel like that's the energy every man should have. The fuck you mean? You about to go to where? With that on? With me? Shit. If you was trying to go by yourself, say that. They go to a ticket. Understand why the situation between me and you just changed though. Don't play with me. If this is outside wear that look like lingerie, I repeat, let me get my DJ on. Look like lingerie. Fuck we talking about?
So apparently people are reporting that this woman, after this lovely experience, her husband got upset and decided to do this.
This bitch got me fucked up. She thinks she could get on the stage with Chris Brown. Take you down, huh? Take you down here. Here's the rest of your shit. Got me fucked up. You think it's sweet? You think you get on stage with Chris Brown? Well, come get your shit. Come get all your shit. Talk about take me down. Yeah, take you down. How about now you take you down?
In this moment, I'm only talking to the fellas that really be outside on a certain type of time. We know what Chris Brown's Take You Down song mean. We know the moments that get played and what happened during the moments. So we're not about to get brand new or fresh right now. Chris Brown did exactly what you're supposed to do in that song though. Your woman came up here. She clearly wasn't too worried about you. And yes, I took her down. Almost all the way down. And we're going to, it's most, this coming up. Well, homegirl described, when this woman described what was, I'm not surprised at all. It's Chris Brown. Like, y'all forget these heifers was out here paying, what, $100 or $1,000 or $500 or whatever they were paying for meet and greets. For meet and greets. If there was something in life that's supposed to tell you how women, a certain demographic of women, group of women, thought about Chris fucking Brown, this man was getting money off meet and greets. Meet and greets. Y'all remember the pictures that was coming out of them meet and greets? The poses these women were taking during these meet and greets? The outfits. The outfits some of these women were wearing during these meet and greets is diabolical. And you know a lot of them had men. So let's not get brand new. We know what type of cat Chris Brown is. Like,
Roll your shit out, huh? You got me fucked up. Think you can get on stage with Chris Brown?
Let me say this though. He kept it G. I don't care how none of y'all feel. He kept it G. Because apparently he ain't show his ass or nothing at the concert. He kept a cool face at the concert. If I'm wrong, let me know. But from what I've been hearing and seeing and whatnot, he kept it P. In that moment, as my woman, you chose to go up there and clown me. Make me look like the goofy. This man got your woman there. Like she really ready to do this shit. Hot pocket ready. What we talking about? What we talking about? Chris Brown got his woman hot pocket ready. So he not supposed to feel some type of way? God is my witness. If another man could get any woman I'm with ever in life hot pocket ready, keep her. Keep her. You got her. I know the truth now. And what you seeing on this screen with her shit outside is him. I know the truth. I'm not the only nigga that can get you hot pocket ready. I can't look. It's other cats that can get you to that place that only I'm supposed to be able to get you to. So I see y'all messages out there. Oh, he acting like a punk and he acting like a sucker. Shut up. You not keeping it P. Cause let somebody text your chick. You gonna be all in your feelings. You not keeping it P. He is. I ain't cause a scene. I ain't show out. You got your moment. I would have went about it a whole different way. I'm telling you that I'm an Aquarius. I'm petty. It ain't saying too much that bro in his feelings. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But before I get to this point, because trust me, I'm gonna hit this point too. We done. It's cooked. But you got to play. You got to have fun. You think I'm not about to play? You think I'm not about to have some fun? You gonna feel the same angst that I'm feeling right now? Oh, you gonna feel it. Oh, you gonna feel it. And you better hope that satisfies how I feel. Because if it don't, then I'm where he at right now. Because you didn't have to go up there. At any moment, you could have said, hey, you doing too much, my nigga. My man here. She could have said that. I give a fuck about no. She could have said that. She did.
Take you down, huh? I'll take you down, all right.
Now, this has got a lot of people up in arms, a lot of people concerned about what this means. Is Chris Brown a home wrecker? Is he doing too much with this activity?
He got a Deshaun Watson jersey, though. That's crazy. I'm a Browns fan. Oh, yeah, customize it. And he bedazzled it a little bit. That's crazy. Whatever.
But some women, it's like, listen, it's not worth it.
Y'all really out here losing husbands over Chris Brown? Listen, been a fan since 10 years old, but baby, that man, almost 40 years old, got 4 kids and 4 baby mamas. What you want him touching on you for? I don't care how cute he is. I don't care how good his music is, baby. It is not worth losing your husband. Some women, I'll never understand it. You want that life? There's women out here doing any and everything, trying to catch a man, and you out here losing one over a man who, let me not be disrespectful. Regardless, it ain't worth it. And it for sure ain't worth $20,000, allegedly. $20,000, baby, that's a trip to Disney World. That's a trip to Japan. Baby, that's a trip anywhere. You know.
Wait, did she get 20 bands? Did Chris give her 20 bands? She gonna, 20 bands don't last that long. Hey, y'all let me know what's up with this 20 band thing. From what I was, I called it from MarcusAtWork Media, so you know what I'm saying, there wasn't no explanation of the 20 bands or whatever. But.
Stage with a man who's touched probably 50 women that same night. Like, what are we talking about? Mess around, get your stuff thrown out and burned up because you want to do foolish stuff with a man with 4 kids and 4 baby mamas. I'm sorry. I never understand it. Some women really bother me. Like, for real. Like, I be trying to be like, sisterhood, all that stuff. But those type of women, I can't.
Now, obviously, some women love this. They look forward to this part of the show. Other women, however, is feeling like, yeah, it's a little too much, Chris.
Usually, I'm all for the shits and shenanigans. But Chris Brown, take you down portion of his tour needs to be taken the fuck down. Because it's just too much for my comfort. I don't know if these women really enjoying that, if they inebriated or what's going on, that they're not even...
I want to emphasize the fact that it's the take you down session of the fucking show. It's Chris Brown. What do y'all expect this nigga gonna do? He a light-skinned nigga. He a light-skinned nigga. He sing, he dance. What did you think he was gonna do? We saw how he acted with Rihanna. What you think he about to act? How he gonna act with one of y'all regular motherfuckers? Y'all supposed to be more special than Rihanna? Man. Give me the bell just cuz. We saw how he acted with Rihanna. And we all know she a cold piece of work. So how you think he was gonna treat you every day, motherfucker? Y'all special? Y'all different? Gentle? Y'all deserve a certain level of decorum. Shut up. You went to a Chris Brown and Usher show, and I'm gonna get to Usher in a minute because he ain't innocent in none of this shit. I got into a whole argument with my own over that Usher shit.
Even realizing, but this man is just living out his sexual fantasies on complete strangers. It's far too much. Realize gripping it, like dry humping on a stage in front of billions and millions and trillions of people. Like, that's too much. And I thought Usher was, where's Usher at? Because every time I'm seeing something on the tour, this man is just dry humping somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's mother. Like, that's a bit too much. That light-skinned demon has to be stopped. That is just
she called him a light-skinned demon.
I ain't even no prude and all that. I'm here for this shit. But just, I don't know, something about it just make me uncomfortable. It's too much. As a man, you just like sexualizing these women in that way. It's just too much. These women came to your concert to enjoy your music. You up there using them for your own arousal. That's just how I see it. I'm sorry. No shade, Breezy, but that shit is just not it. That's too much. Like, when he was just grinding on them from a little bit of a distance, cool. But now he really got them in the bed, like, calm the fuck down, Breezy.
She said, hey, look. Breezy be out there giving the ladies a little they get the experience, get their money's worth. My thing is, it's Chris Brown. Again, don't let these people play in your face. It's Chris Brown. We knew he was like this for a very long time. So much so, they paid to just for a 15, 20, 30-minute experience. Put up, meet Chris Brown. Have my bread. He was messing up households with just that. It's Chris Brown. Choose your next move carefully. That's all I could think about. Like, first of all, as a man, the woman tied to me saying she want to go to a Chris Brown show already tell me what's up with her. I'm sorry. I know what type of cat Chris Brown is. Go if you want to. I'm fucking somebody. Or you about to be single. You going to a whole Chris Brown show. You about to have a whole moment. That's pretty much fucking. So, that's how that go. But Usher ain't innocent. And it didn't pop in my head till I sat right here. Had it popped in my head, I would have had the clip perfect for this moment. Y'all remember Usher out there wooing Tiny? To where T.I., he slide out the front. He slide out. Get the fuck on. Shit. Call me what you want to. If you my better half, and we outside together, and any other man can get me to the point where I need to remove myself, like, because y'all need time together, y'all about to have time together forever. Any moment I need to remove myself, that means remove myself permanently. See, I slid up out of there. And then look, I thought me and her was really about to have a moment. What we not about to do is that. No, that's a whole nother man. I don't care the level of a reality of strawberry, what was it, cherries being fed to? I don't care the level of reality of that. I don't play like that. That's just not something I do. And I don't feel like me ain't supposed to. And look, I thought I was really about to have a bad day today. Because I have my areas of where as a couple or whatever we play and poke at each other, that kind of shit. No, sir. No, sir. I can't do it. I ain't got it in me. I suspect I never will. But that's what we got. That's what we got for now. We like 15 minutes over. We about 15 minutes over. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. But it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile. And we ain't did a show. You know, I had the toothache, so I did the show since like Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday last week. So you know what I'm saying? We were overdue. So I got some extras. Y'all got some extras. Like, comment, subscribe. It's my last time saying it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say it. Hype. I need at least 2 of y'all. You only can use your hype a couple of times, right? I need at least 2 of y'all. You use your hype on your boy. Because that makes YouTube put extra effort, a little extra exuberance into, you know, pushing your boy out there. This is, as we say, the after hour. After the hour. Or we can keep it technical. This is Kush Equilibrium. I am your boy, your host. Oops, great. I'm feeling good, feeling great. I know y'all feeling good, feeling great. If you was back there doing, we think you was doing in the back of the classroom back there, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Now that you finish your business, if this is your water break, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff before you go get that water, that juice. I mean, neither one of y'all thirsty. I feel like the mission has not been completed, my brother. So you could probably go back and, yeah. But I'm Oops Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all to the max. We did what we normally do. We talked our ish. We talked a little bit of hip hop, and we, you know, kept it P. We kept it P, and most importantly, we didn't let them play in our face. We didn't let them play in our face, and that's what's important. So until the next time is the next time, I get at y'all, man.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.